company values, culture, mission, vision, all these things seem to be becoming ever more prevalent in the recruiting process to for the company to be able to go to market and truly depict like who they are, where they're going, and why someone would want to like hop on that journey with them. And I don't feel that the same is being coached or conveyed to the job seeker, that it's something that's really important for them to figure out first so they can ultimately figure out who they align with. You hear stories about, oh, I've applied for 100 jobs and I'm not getting any callbacks. And it's like, how could you apply for 100 jobs? Like, I know you can click the button 100 times, but how are there 100 companies that like align with you?
Yeah.
And that you align with them and that they have the type of position you're looking for. And you know, I feel like it's such an important thing for us to share from the company side, because from a recruiting standpoint, companies that have really clearly defined visions and missions and cultures and truly feel employee engagement is a critical piece and want to understand the employee values and the decisions they've made in their careers and why you would be a fit right now, how long of a fit down the road, and what is going to make sense as a natural progression is becoming, again, ever more prevalent in our process to support our clients, where when we're coming up with our go-to-market strategies, we are using all this to come up with compelling statements, value statements that we're conveying to employees. And yet we don't it's not something that you learn in school. It's not something that's really like shared or coached to you, that even as a high school student is really where I feel like the foundation of this should start, of like, if you're going to go to university, like what school and why, and in what programs, and how does this tie in if fulfillment is being identified as such a critical thing that is resulting in a linchpin for employees that are finding fulfillment in their careers, longevity, able to stay however long they need to progress their careers. Like, how is this not something that's being like embedded in somebody at an early age to really clearly define these things for themselves so that they can properly go to market, convey that to a potential employer? Because I know, you and I both know, if somebody were to apply and say like, this is who I am, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I bring to the table, and this is what I want. And if those, without even them knowing, check all of our like hidden boxes, then we're sitting there going, oh my God, this person looks amazing.
Yes. Totally.
And if you said, hey, I'm looking for, these 3, 4, 5 things are super critically important to me, and like, this is what I'm looking for. And if we don't have any of those things available to them, then we just know that it's not a fit. And like, that's so great for both of us.
Exactly.
Right? Because there's no fit, there's no like partnership. I feel like, and I don't know how to like change it other than having these discussions and sharing this information, but I truly believe, I feel more and more and more that companies are embracing exactly what you're talking about and doing these things. And to what levels? Obviously, some way more than others and way better than others. But I feel like it's something we see again in the volume of applicants. We see it's something that is greatly like missing in the generalized applicant. And when applicants do have that like internal kind of vision for themselves of what they want and they're really clear on it, it makes it so easy to determine whether they're a fit or not. And even for them. And then it's not a hard conversation for us either, where we can say, hey, you know what? It's not a fit because we don't match what you're looking for. And they go, oh, I'm so glad we found this out now because I'm laser focused on this. And if you don't have it, it's not a fit for me.